Yo, what's going on, ladies and gents? Welcome back to another video. It is your boy J-Narc. Today we are rebuilding the Atlanta Falcons. As you guys know, they have Desmond Ritter and Mario.
It's me, Mario.
They have Marcus Mariota, and he is right now QB1. Oh, but apparently they're both the same overall. So now we get to see. This is actually kind of exciting. We get to see who we start off with. So, I mean, not start off with, but we're going to use them in preseason, see who performs better. I like that they're both in the 70s. I think that's fair. And Drake London is the first round pick. He was, they gave him only 90 speed, though. So, honestly, for him, I'm going to give him star dev because I'm pretty sure they picked him, like, top 5 or top 10. All right. Maybe top 15. I'll give top 15. Just so I don't even have to go bother looking. I'm pretty sure they gave him, like, top 15. And, well, they drafted him top 15. That's what I mean. Drafted him top 15. And he should be pretty good for them. I mean, he went to USC. I don't think they did too well. I mean, I know they had like a quarterback on there. I forget his name. But they had some 5-star quarterback who just like, or for JT Daniels, something like that, who didn't even like play well or play. I don't know, something like that. But we changed the scheme around, see if it'll work for any of our quarterbacks, but obviously it didn't. And we have Kyle Pitts here. Obviously, he's going to do his thing, of course. Offensive line is not too bad, honestly. And defense, they actually ended up signing Rashaan Evans. So that's going to be nice to see. Their D-line is not that good, though. Their corners, AJ Terrell is someone to really look at here, as he'll be one of our guys we really want to really develop. It's his second year, I believe. I'm going to change this to a base 3-4 just because I think a disguise 3-4 makes no sense. And so with the defense, and now it fits better. Deion Jones and Rashaan Evans are both, well, Deion Jones is a field cover, and Rashaan Evans is a run stopper, but he could be a field general as well, so that's not too bad. We also picked up Lorenzo Carter in the offseason from the looks of it, so this team will definitely need a little bit more work towards it, as they don't really have, like, first and foremost, they don't have D linemen. They don't have D linemen at all. We have a lot of good picks. We have a lot of picks, though. So I could afford to give up a second-round pick for a defensive player. I think that's fair to say. So I want to give up a second-round pick for a left outside linebacker, and I want to do something that's reasonable, of course, like someone I could actually see us grabbing. So I'm thinking maybe we were looking at Marcus Golden, and I feel like he would go through. I think it would be nice to get a veteran on that front seven to get some like pressure on the QB to help out Grady Jarrett, and then we could give them a I'm thinking maybe like a 5th rounder, for Marcus Golden. I feel like that's close to going through. So if we give them a 4th, hopefully that would go through. Wow, it does not. I'll give them, oh, maybe we're giving them next year's. How about a 4th of this year though? No, same thing. So if we give them a 3rd of next year for Marcus Golden, and then our 5th of this year, I think that's fair. You know, the Cardinals get a little bit of return for it, so we get a new left outside linebacker, and that's actually pretty solid. We get pass rush help, and then D tackle. We have a 69 overall defensive tackle, which I'm not really a fan of, and we can obviously get someone a little bit better here. With free agents available, the Falcons, I don't think Julio will return. That wouldn't make any sense. But I could see, like, you know, the Falcons maybe grabbing like a veteran like T.Y. Hilton. You know, it's not someone you really think about a lot, but you get T.Y. Hilton just to throw in there with I think we have Braylon Edwards and Drake London, and then we sign just like a veteran run stopper like Eddie Goldman. He wants a 1-year deal, like a prove-it deal. Boom, we picked them up. So now let me make sure the lineup is correct, because I want Marcus Mariota to get playing time first, which he will. And then we'll see how Desmond Ritter does in the first quarter. So we ended up losing 28-13. Not a good start. Definitely not a good start. And next game will be against the Dolphins. So us, Desmond Ritter, wow. He had a 158.3 passer rating, 95 yards, 1 TD. Got sacked 3 times, 5 for 6, 83%. Not too bad in the first quarter. While Marcus Mariota, 203 yards, got picked off, got sacked 4 times. Damn, we need better offensive line. 14 for 26. Okay, so maybe we'll see how Mariota does as in the first quarter. And then, damn, offensive line is just not looking the best right now. One of our backs, Tyler Alliger, actually got injured. So offensive line will definitely be an issue, but we'll address that after the first year of the rebuild. And now let's keep it. Oh no, we're gonna adjust it. Make sure we're going against the Dolphins, so their first quarter defense, their first quarter defense gonna be definitely a problem. So we'll put Mariota as number 1, and Desmond Ridder will get most of the playing time. We ended up losing 38-31, so pretty close game, but we still ended up losing. That's actually not too bad considering that Desmond Ridder, that was his second game ever technically. So I want to see if Mariota did better because we're still trying to figure out who could be QB1. So Desmond Ridder, 1 TD, 2 picks, 12 for 17, 70 completion percentage. That's not bad. It's not bad whatsoever. Tua did all right, but Mariota, 182 yards, 1 TD, 12 for 20, 60 completion percentage. That's not bad. That's actually not bad as well. It's kind of stuck here. Maybe give Ridder a chance again. Damn, I don't know who to start. Maybe I start Mariota. Maybe I start Mariota for the first 2 games. Yeah, maybe we'll start Mariota for this game here, see how he performs, and Desmond Ridder gets the 4th quarter. We ended up losing that game 42-14. So we didn't win a single preseason game, and I'm a little bit worried considering that. But Deshaun Watson murdered us, 5 TDs, but Desmond Ridder played well. 2 touchdowns, 133 passer rating. He got sacked only once, 12 for 17. Another 12 for 17 game. I think, Deshaun Watson murked us, though. 5 touchdowns, dude. And then Baker Mayfield is there, unfortunately. But Mariota had an 11 rating. 2 picks, 2 for 5, 35 completion percentage. He threw 2 picks on 5 completions. So, obviously, he only had 1 pass that hit the ground, 2 to the receiver, and then 2 picked off. So, damn, that is tough. We're going to have to go week by week, honestly, to see who we put as QB, who's going to be consistently QB1. Because we're going to go off with stats. So, Felipe Franks, they actually moved him to tight end. So, I'm going to put him in the practice squad. A lot of these guys are low overalls. Lafayette Pitts is a depth corner. Dorian Etheridge, we'll put you in the practice squad. Quentin Bell, 3rd outside linebacker. Timmy Horn. Jeremy McNichols is the 3rd running back. Corey Ballantyne is the 5th cornerback. I think he's okay there. We don't need 3 strong safeties. Cameron Batson, the depth wide receiver. Damn, he was fast, though. Kadero Hodge, he's the 6th wide receiver. Geronimo Allison is, Gone. D'Angelo Malone, he's a bench outside linebacker with 88 speed, though. Troy Anderson, we're going to definitely keep him because if he's $1.13 million, then that means that we drafted him early. Demir Bird is the 5th wide receiver. Nick Kwiatkowski is the 3rd middle linebacker. That's actually pretty solid right there. Marcus Golden, no, you're our guy. Same thing with T.Y. And then Casey Hayward. Why would we cut our veterans? Why would we do this? Why do we do any of that? So we'll move Troy Anderson to the practice squad, but we got to protect him, though. Michael Walker, move him to the practice squad as well. Cornell Armstrong, he's a depth corner. We'll cut him. Timmy Horn, 4 D tackles. We don't need 4 D tackles. Quentin Bell, 3rd right outside linebacker. Bo Brinkley and Parker Hayes. I'll cut Bo Brinkley. Quadre Ollison, move you to practice squad. Jordan Brailford. Do I need to move any more people? We still have to. So, Kadero Hodge and Demir Bird. So, one's faster. So, Kadero Hodge is gone. Corey Ballantyne. move you to the practice squad. Avery Williams, he's 23, 90 speed, 5'8". Keep him for depth. Frank Darby, practice squad as well. All right, so cool. We made all those moves needed, and oof. I didn't want to have that guy in the practice squad. I think we have to move him up. We'll have to figure something out. But as for QB1 though, it's still looking tough. It's still looking very tough. But we're gonna have to move up the middle linebacker. Where is he? He is Troy Anderson right here. He's a 72 overall. We're gonna sign him from the practice squad. Yeah, I think that's a smart thing to do. I definitely don't want to lose him. Then we'll have to cut a player. So we'll cut an inside linebacker. And we have Jermaine Ifedi as the third right tackle. You know how terrible that is? This man's is a... Wow. Alright, so we cut him. Goodbye. Mans did not live up to the hype. But with game 1 against the Eagles, Desmond Ridder earned it, I say the least. He definitely earned the start. We're playing against definitely a tough defense. Or a tough team in general with Jalen Hurts and the Eagles. So... Desmond Ridder, your QB1, welcome. And Drake London is our 5th receiver now. Why is he our 5th receiver? We gotta fix the depth chart. I didn't even realize he was literally receiver number 2. Then he just all of a sudden is just a 4th. Auden Tate, that's why. Nah, so Drake London is the 3rd receiver. And then when it comes to specialist stuff or like slot receiver, it'll be Ty. Oh, Drake London's the slot. Oh. Really? Why would they put Drake London as a slot? I was going to put Ty, but... Yeah, I'd rather put Ty as the slot receiver. I think that would make more sense. So Ty doesn't get cracked as much. So, let's see how we do against the Eagles with Desmond Ridder being QB1. We ended up losing 21-7. And they signed D'Angelo Malone from our practice squad. Alright, Desmond. Why did we only put up 7 points? You can't play a good game if you only put up 7 points. Oh, gosh. Oh, he didn't even throw a touchdown or a pick. He just got sacked 4 times. Couldn't really do much. Huh. Interesting. We got a lot of sacks, though, I see. Arnold Ebikite, Grady Jarrett, and Marlon Davidson all got sacks. Okay. So, give them another week. We're facing the Buccaneers, a tough team, right, with Brady in them. We actually ended up winning 31-29. Wow. I would not expect Desmond Ridder to be able to beat Brady this early into the season. So, Kenny Pickett already has 8 touchdowns in 2 games. Oh boy. So, Desmond Ridder in his second game, he threw 3 touchdowns, 1 pick. Okay. And he had a rushing touchdown. That's not too bad. It's not too bad. Defense is actually picking up lots of sacks too. So, defense is actually doing numbers. We don't have any interceptions. It's alright though. So, now we're 1-1 facing the Giants. If we beat the Giants, Desmond Ridder has a good showing. Then I think we are golden. Wow, so 33-28. So, okay. I'm liking what I'm seeing here. Definitely liking what I'm seeing here. And there's, yeah, so let's see how that game went. Upgrade the players, and then we'll simulate through the season and see if Desmond Ridder can keep up the magic. But Desmond Ridder, oh, Mariota came in. Threw a touchdown. Desmond Ridder, he 257 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick, got sacked once. Okay. Saquon ate on us, but we did all right running the ball as well too. Kyle Pitts had 2 touchdowns. Brian Evers had 7 catches, 131 yards. Nice. That's actually really good. And then sacks, Deion Jones and Lorenzo Carter combined for half a sack. And Casey Hayward got a pick as well. Nice. So let's upgrade our players, check in with our QB1 and Desmond Ridder. And, yeah, so QB1 press conference. Let's see. Carry the team now. Build chemistry. Build chemistry. Not asking you to carry no team. It's the Falcons. This is supposed to be a down year. Beat the football team and score 4+ offensive TDs. I think we could do that. Or we could for sure do that. We also get Tyler Alliger back from injury, so that's good. I want for that 4-5 connection to, you know, flourish. So I hope that's the case. So let's send him to the playoffs and see if the Falcons surprise us. Wow. So we ended up making the playoffs at 10-7. Buccaneers went 13-4. Saints went 13-1. Or 16-1. The Saints went 16-1. Before we even look at our team, I'm going to look at the Saints because, first off, Desmond Ridder led us to the playoffs. That's insane. Desmond Ridder was third in passing leaders and stuff. He had 5,000 yards and 37 touchdowns. Insane. Frank Clark and Robert Quinn tied for leading in sacks. That is what is going on. What is happening? Our offense was 4th in the NFL. And our defense was 19th. So not too bad offensively. Before we look at them, I want to look at the Saints because this is wild. Jameis Winston, 41 touchdowns, 10 picks. Alvin Kamara, 1,200 yards, 17 touchdowns. Michael Thomas and Jarvis Landry, they 8. Cameron Jordan had 10 sacks and Mario Davis had 3 picks. Marcus Davenport had 7 sacks. So how do they do so well? Not like they can't, but that's actually wild to see that. To see them go 16-1. I hope we were the ones to beat them. We just lost this game, but we'll look at that in a second. So Desmond Ridder, rookie season, 5,000 yards, 37 touchdowns, 15 picks, 99.2 passer rating, 66 completion percentage, and only got sacked 36 times. We didn't have a 1,000-yard rusher, but Cordell Patterson and Damian Williams did their thing trying to help out. T.Y. Hilton had 1,100 yards, and Brian Everett had 1,100 yards as well. Kyle Pitts, 11 TDs, 946 yards. And Drake London, not too bad for his rookie season. 57 catches, 729 yards, 6 touchdowns. Not too bad. And Rashad Evans and Deion Jones were both doing their thing, tackling. Grady Jarrett led the way with 7.5 sacks. Arnold Ebekite had 5 sacks. Marcus Golden, guy we traded for, didn't really do too much. So that's tough to see. AJ Terrell and Casey Hayward, our top 2 corners, both had 3 picks together. So that's really solid. So let's see if anything happened with Desmond Ridder's development. See if anything happened there. So he's now a 76. I think he deserves star dev now. I think he definitely deserves star dev for, 37 touchdowns, 15 picks, rookie season. Definitely deserves it. We'll save that there. And Mariota still at a 70. Drake London's at a 78 now. Offensive line upgrading pretty nicely. Kyle Pitts became a superstar X Factor and he got injured, so we won't have him for the playoffs. He's out for 3 weeks, so we're missing our top tight end for 3 weeks. So is this going to be 4 or 5? No, 8. Damn. Defense. Mark Solden's at an 81 now. D-line, Eddie Goldman's at an 80. Okay. Marlon Davidson's showing potential. Okay. Looking pretty solid here. I want to see if we were the ones that ended up beating the Saints. That'd be pretty lit. That'd honestly be pretty lit. Let's look at our schedule. Saints. Nah, we lost both times. But they were close games, though. They were close games, so can't complain about that. So we are facing who? We're facing the Cardinals away. Kyler Murray versus Desmond Ridder. Let's see how that game goes. We ended up winning 35-21. I had a feeling we'd play the Saints again. Oh boy. Desmond Ridder, he's upgraded nicely, though. Damn, man. Why we got to play the Saints so early? It's probably because we're the lowest seed, right? View the playoff bracket. Are we the lowest seed? We are. We're the number 7. Wow. Oh, because the Buccaneers, of course. I forgot. The Buccaneers. Damn. Oof. Oh, man. Well, we just beat the NFC West winners. So, let's see how Desmond Ridder tore it up in that game. Let's see. So, they have way more yards. Kyler Murray threw 3 picks and got sacked 4 times. Wow. Wow. Desmond Ridder, 4 touchdowns, 1 pick, only got sacked 3 times. He showed up. He showed up. Rushing attack was non-existent. AJ Green and Marquise Brown, both 8. I forgot they're on that team. But Anthony Firkser stepping in for Kyle Pitts, had a monster game with 9 catches, 105 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Drake London, his first game in the playoffs, 5 catches, 87 yards, a touchdown. T.Y. Hilton, beastly numbers as well. That's amazing to see. Defense, Rashaan Evans had 2 sacks. J.J. Watt had 2 sacks on us. Eddie Goldman and Ebi Ketty had a sack as well. So he's actually a sleeper linebacker getting all these sacks for us. It's actually really dope to see. Isaiah Oliver, Deion Jones, and Casey Hayward all got picks. So, okay. We're looking pretty good. I mean, that left us linebacker, Arnold Ebekite, is doing damage, honestly. So, let's see how we perform against the Saints. They're probably going to beat us. Yeah, we lost 38-30. Such a close game, though. All the games we lost during the regular season was close. So, they were probably like, we made them work. We definitely made them work. That's annoying. That is annoying to see. Like, 38-30, then Saints Buccaneers in the conference championship. Damn, man. That's tough. That is a tough loss. But let's see how we did statistically. Jameis Winston, 4 touchdowns, no picks, got sacked 3 times. Desmond Ridder, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick, got sacked once. It's just a close game overall, honestly. Anthony Firkser, again, turning up for us. Led the game with 8 catches and 97 yards with a touchdown. T.Y. Hilton, Drake London, those guys, it's a pretty good. Yo, Ebi Ketty had 3 sacks. Yo, who is this kid? 3 sacks by him. Oh my gosh, that's amazing, dude. He had 4 sacks in 2 games. All right, y'all know how I like to do it. So he's showing promise. Marcus Golden was a bad idea to pick up, but he just showed so much promise, and they have him as like bronze as what's it gonna call it? They want him as a power rusher, but he's a speed rusher. Not a bronze, normal dev. That's what I meant to say, normal dev. But we're gonna put him at star, not superstar X Factor. We don't know if that actually changes anything. Honestly, we'll give him superstar because it's like a sleeper gem, and he's just like, yo, coach, I just need that opportunity. I need that opportunity to, flourish, just like let me have it. So, because Marcus Golden didn't do anything for us, honestly. I'm gonna keep it a stack. So, nice. So, let's see who made it to the Super Bowl. It's gonna be one of our guys from our division, and it's Saints Ravens. Damn it, Saints went all the way. Pro Bowl roster: Desmond Ridder made the Pro Bowl along with Kyler Murray and Tom Brady. What? And running backs, none of our guys. Receivers, though, I expect somebody did. T.Y. Hilton did. Kyle Pitts, tight end, made it, so that's good. Receiver 1 and tight end made it. Offensive line, no one, unfortunately. D-line, no one. Linebackers, no one as well. Corners, no one as well either. So defense didn't get that much respect. Interesting. Very interesting. Kyle Pitts is back from injury. So Super Bowl is Saints Ravens. I don't know what their overalls are, but we get to upgrade players. Hopefully, Desmond Ridder won the Saints ended up winning the Super Bowl. So damn, Saints were just destined to win then. 38-31 Super Bowl MVP went to Alvin Kamara. Sean Payton won Coach of the Year. Offensive Rookie of the Year went to Kenny Pickett. Bro, are you kidding me? Yo, they hating, yo. They are literally hating. All right, that's cool. We'll remember that. Desmond Ridder will definitely remember that. He's a Pro Bowler, but Kenny Pickett's the Offensive Rookie of the Year. We'll keep that in mind. So we have about 109 million to re-sign players. Oof. 109 million. Hopefully we don't have a lot of players to re-sign. Troy Anderson is going to be our depth middle linebacker. I like him, and we are going to keep him. We got Rashaan Evans as well, too. He wants a 4-year deal. I like our crew, so we're going to make sure the crew stays together. Jameer Jones, $850K for 1 year. Yeah, why not? He's there. Damian Williams did nothing. Auden Tate is the odd man out. I'm going to have to let him go, sadly. Nick Wiatowski, same thing here. Isaiah Oliver, though, I like him. We'll keep him around. He thinks free agency will be better, so we'll let him test that. Eric Harris is 32, so we're going to let him go. Lorenzo Carter, I think I'm going to let him go as well. Anthony Ferkser, with that playoff run, you deserve to like get signed. So I'm going to give you a contract, of course. Welcome back. You're going to be on our team for good. Mike Ford, just a depth corner, I guess. We could keep him there. As Isaiah Oliver left. Dean Marlowe, now you're old as well too. Olamide Zacchaeus, you could keep you as well. Vincent Taylor, Dom, Colby Gassett. T.Y. Hilton, man. You know, he had a very dominant year with us, so he wants to test out free agency. If his franchise tag isn't too much, we're going to have to lose out on him. But he made the Pro Bowl, though. Eddie Goldman, he balled out. I'm going to give him a good deal here, 15 mil over 2 years. So we lock him up. Rick Leonard and Parker Hasty. So we're losing out T.Y. We're losing Auden Tate as well. Well, we'll still have Brian Evers and Drake London, so we'll just have to sign someone. And we'll need a free safety and a right outside linebacker. So we got a couple of needs, but I think we'll be able to shore it up in this free agency. So with that being said, let's see the top available free agents are. We got Tom Brady. Tom Brady's available at free safety. There's no one really here. Clindix is still here. Wow. I'm going to sign Tedrick Thompson just for depth purposes. And right outside linebacker, we just have Malik Reed. Malik Reed wouldn't be too bad, honestly, to go after. He's a speed rusher. He fits our scheme. And maybe we put some faith in him. Maybe he turns up. You know, who knows? Anything could happen with doing stuff like that. And Marcus Golden, I'll definitely move on from him as he's not much of a cap hit either. So there's nothing to worry about there. Defensive tackle, though, I'll sign Jordan Davis. He's a big body. We'll sign him. He'll back up Eddie Goldman. And Marlon Davidson's still there at left end. I think we'll keep him there, of course. Right guard, right tackle. It's all good there. It's always just good to just get some backups. Packers, Sean Ryan, who's just a free agent. We'll pick him up. Center, we have Matt Hennessy. Not too bad. Left guard is Jalen Mayfield. We'll just need to develop him a bit more. Left tackle, we're going to have to start looking for one of those soon. Tight ends is good. We have Drake London and Brian Edwards. Signing OBJ would be, you know, kind of nice, but I don't want someone that's going to like take over like OD. So I think someone like James Washington could be perfect because we already have two big body like receivers in Drake and Brian. So that's not too bad. And running back I feel like is a huge need. Dependent on superstar. I thought I put him as just a star. Oh shoot, that's pretty good then. I thought I literally just put him as a star. That's surprising. So we're gonna trade away Marcus Golden for a free safety. Yeah, I think that'd be good. See if we can get a free safety for him. Marcus Golden. Any teams interested in him? He's still a 76. Oh boy, no one's interested. A 5th rounder of this year. Anybody? Alright, perfect. Just got rid of Marcus Golden. So now we have the draft ahead of us. The only person that rejected us was Jordan Davis. But we ended up getting Malik Reed, the backup safety, James Washington, and Sean Ryan. So that's pretty good. So now let's go to the draft. And there's a lot of things we could do. Why would the Jaguars get a tight end? That's like their biggest need. There's a lot of things we could do. A left tackle could be one of them. Not saying he has A awareness, A impact, D pass block, but B run block. Alright, I'm drafting him because we could just trade Jake Matthews, honestly. I'm going to pause the draft, see if there's anyone here. I'm going to change his pass block because that's just like OD. Like his stats are pretty good. Let's say the Falcons drafted a gem at left tackle. Because, come on, dude. You telling me like we're just going to pass that up? Right outside linebacker who's like 5'11", 228. Can he pass rush? He's very fast, but I don't think he can pass rush. He has B man coverage. Of course he has. He's 5'11", 228 as an outside linebacker. So there's no good middle linebackers here. But free safety, though, we got LaJarvis Green. from Wisconsin. He has C hit power and C tackling. Stats aren't too bad. I think we could wait. We could honestly wait to, you know, pick him up. There's also a running back too, so we can do lots of things here with this second round pick. So it's either a safety or a running back. And top 5 players available here is a QB, receiver, a left outside linebacker, a Jarvis Green, and Thurman Bowman. So what about Trevor Finley from Auburn? Let's see if he's something. B pursuit. He has pretty good physicals. B awareness, F catching. The thing is, can he is he strong though? He's 8th. His strength is good. So maybe he could rush the QB. He's 6'6", 258. All right. Honestly, we're going to draft him. He'll be pretty interesting to put on that other side. That might be something we look at. Might be something we look at. But now with the second round, with our other second round pick, we're looking between a running back and a safety. So with the available players here, we have a guy named Earl Felix. D-man cover C zone. Struggles to find looks for massive hit. And then running back. We could always have a gem at running back, honestly. There's no big deal. We got a guy named Harvey Shelton from Delaware State. He has beat catching. Rarely protects the football. What? Rarely protects the football? Why would we want that? Why would we want a guy who could rarely protect the football? How about Emmett Burgess from LSU? Protects the football versus any contact. Okay. Great speed. All right, we'll pick him up. Emmett Burgess. 94 speed. Damn. Okay. I like that pick. I like that pick a lot. So now let's go to the end of the draft. Let's look at the draft recap now, ladies and gents. So that left tackle was a 71 overall. And we drafted a tight end who was a 73. Drafted another right tackle, a receiver. Drafted lots of players here. I like this running back, though. He has lots of potential. Sean Richardson, you're going to have him wear number 60. Okay, that's kind of weird. 60 at left tackle. He's 6'8", wearing number 60. I'm going to change his number. I don't really like that on him. We'll give him 69. Yeah, we'll give him number 69. He's going to be our version of David Bakhtiari. He has great awareness, though. Great awareness. Good, decent strength. His pass block is actually really low. It is actually a D. And his impact and lead is pretty good. We'll give him 70 finesse. Give him a good run block. But pass block, we'll make that pretty solid. Something here will be in the 80s. So his power, we'll say he's very strong. A very strong left tackle. Very strong. He has 90 strength and 77 awareness, so he'll be pretty solid there. And then, yeah, so save the changes there. Sean Richardson is now 75 overall. Okay. And then we'll move Trevor Finley to be right outside linebacker, because that's what we want him to be, just some demon. I don't think he'll do too well, though. I don't think he'll do too well, but let's say we spin a story, we develop someone to be disgusting. I don't know, but maybe it'll work, you know. So I just like the idea of having him there as one of our higher draft picks, and maybe we could have him sit for a year, trade away Jake Matthews. So if this game would actually let me play, then things could be cool. But free safety though is definitely a need. I keep forgetting that's oh wait, we have Malik Reed. I forgot we signed him. I was literally about to go trade the world for him. Wow, I totally forgot we got Malik Reed. Left outside linebacker, not worried there either. D-line, we definitely need somebody, but for right now we're good. Left guard, we have just Jalen Mayfield. He allowed 9 sacks. Jalen Mayfield allowed 9 sacks. We got to keep that in mind. That's the most out of the whole offensive line. Maybe even right tackle too. So maybe something will go on here. Something will definitely happen here. Receivers though, I like that we picked up James Washington. That would be pretty nice. Running backs, we just have Cordell Patterson here, but he's getting older though. So maybe we give away like, maybe we get somebody from somewhere because like a competent running back would be pretty nice for the squad. I know we could probably trade for like pretty much anyone. Jonathan Taylor would be such a nice steal to take. Cowboys have too many running backs, but that's not up to me, right? Antonio Gibson. Antonio Gibson's an interesting pick here. I might try to go for Antonio Gibson. Breece Hall's here along with Michael Carter. Or maybe take Breece Hall. Honestly, we'll take Breece Hall. I'll take him. I'll give them a, they want a QB, a left guard, a left outside linebacker. We have a lot of left outs. No, we don't. We'll give them a draft pick. We'll give them our 4th rounder for Breece Hall. They don't have cap room. Wow. They don't have cap, so we'll have to take a salary dump from them. Damn it. I don't want to do no salary dump. Alright, we'll take Anthony Miller as well then. Just to get that pick. Ah, they're going to make life difficult, aren't they? Because Breece Hall is probably one of their early picks, so a 3rd of next year. I don't want to have to give a 2nd for Anthony Miller, but we like the direction you're going with. Yeah, I bet you do. A 2 and a 5 for Breece Hall and Anthony Miller. Didn't want to get Anthony Miller, but had to, right? And maybe we could get a better left guard because Jalen Mayfield allowed 9 sacks, and he's the lowest overall. So maybe we trade Anthony Miller because I have no business with him. Or maybe we get, actually, honestly, we could trade him for D tackle because the rotation isn't like that insane on the D line. So Anthony Miller has lots of interest, and we're looking for a D tackle. Ed Oliver? Ed Oliver would be something. We're ready to have Eddie Goldman on a 2-year deal, so 2 D tackles. That would be something. That could be like insane, and we need to take cap from some team. So for a D tackle, there's a lot of things we could do to try to get something. But for right now, we'll go Anthony Miller for Raekwon Davis. Trade what? I feel like that's not good enough. Wow. Okay, my fault. My bad. Fadarian Mathis, Mario Edwards Jr., DeMarcus Sermon. Jonathan Franklin Myers is way too much. Way too much. Christian Barmore is not too bad either. Devon Godchaux. Like, eat up cap just to move Anthony Miller. Send him to the Patriots. Why not? What? What do you mean? Why are these teams like not interested like that? We're just literally getting rid of cap, like, or just adding. All right, Anthony Miller for Kalen Saunders. Perfect. All right, we shore up some depth, add more depth, and we got Breece Hall at running back now. So for us having Breece Hall now, that just provides us more flexibility, and I want Breece Hall to like take off. So we're going to put him as running back 1. He has 95 speed. Holy crap. Our punt returner is Cordell Patterson. That's without a doubt. Our 3rd down back will be him, and our power back will be Breece Hall. Perfect. So Breece Hall is the power back, and Cordell Patterson's 3rd down because he'll be able to pass, catch, and everything. So that's pretty nice. So now let's sim to the playoffs and see how well we do. So we ended up going 8-9. So things went different this year a little bit, which is okay. Drake London took that next step as expected. So not too bad. Offense finished 12th. Desmond didn't have that many touchdowns as he did his first year. Defense went 28th. So defense actually went worse. 29 touchdowns, another 15 sack season for, or 15 pick season for Desmond Ridder. 38. He got sacked 38 times. Breece Hall, though, 21 touchdowns. God damn. Cordell Patterson did not make the team either. And he also had 1,100 yards. Sheesh. Drake London and James Washington, both over 1,000 yards. See? exactly as I predicted it would be. Ebikete, 9.5 sacks. Malik Reed came in and had 9 sacks as well. That's pretty nice. So we got our linebackers. And in picks, Richie Grant led with 3. So, and Ebikete also had a pick as well. I'd say the least that the team is headed in the right direction. An 8-9 season, it's just like, okay, little stuff there, but they'll be back. Like, it's like without a doubt. Like, without a doubt, they'll be. They're 81s overall. And we'll show you guys the lineup. I believe that these guys will do way better. Drake London's down 84, so he just shot up. Kyle Pitts, monster. Anthony Ferkser didn't make the team because of this tight end here. Richardson, our left tackle. Okay, we have lots of things we could do here. Lots of things we could do. Defensively, he's still a 77. Wow. But Malik Reed's a 77 as well. D-line is pretty solid. Corners are pretty good. Still need a free safety. That's without a doubt. So we'll just get a free safety, re-sign players. I'll show you guys who make the Pro Bowl right now. So the Super Bowl this year is the Steelers and Rams. Very different than this previous year. They're saying our top needs still a quarterback. Ours didn't make the Pro Bowl, surprisingly. Neither did Breece Hall. Receivers, Drake London, of course, he ate. Kyle Pitts did not make it, surprisingly. Offensive line, Clarice Lindstrom made it. D-line, nobody. Linebackers, nobody. Wow, none of our linebackers made it. So none of our defensive guys made it either. Richie Grant, though, made it as the second strong safety. So, hey, that's pretty solid. So we're going to re-sign players. And we're going to go into the draft. We're going to do all of that. And see this last year of this rebuild and how that goes. So Steelers spanked the Rams 41-10, by the way. Just wanted to show that. 41-10. Miles Jack won Super Bowl MVP. And we didn't get any awards. So that's nice. So we made lots of moves here. We ended up getting a new free safety, D-tackle, Ned Oliver, Cam Newton as the backup QB, Josh Nyman as the backup left tackle, because we're going to trade away Jake Matthews and see if we can maybe get a competent left guard in his stand. In the draft, we're also going to go for a cornerback to pair up with AJ Terrell. But for right now, we're trading away Jake Matthews. He's $22 million cap hit. So we're going to send him somewhere. But first, I got to see if he's not going to be a penalty. We didn't give him any extensions. We let a couple guys go because they didn't want to sign. We franchise tagged Chris Lindstrom because he was being a pain. And we gave him lots of bread too. So that's something. But as you guys can see, we got Ed Oliver now, and we also have Darnell Savage. So I have Young Hoo Koo, of course, but Jake Matthews, okay, so we could afford moving on from him. And the other guy we want to move on from would probably be there was somebody else here that wasn't doing their job, but I can't remember exactly. Maybe when we look through this, I think there was, what's his name? The D-tackle, Eddie Goldman. Yeah, we want to move on from Eddie Goldman, or we could keep him, but CPU would probably end up making the cut anyways, so that's without a doubt. But I like Jalen Mayfield, but for right now, we're going to definitely move on from Jake Matthews so we could get a new left guard who can help us out here. So Bears need one. Cody Whitehair's old. Eric Flowers, nope. Dalton Risner, 28, no. We don't want no old guys, of course. Zion Johnson is allowed 13 sacks. Not really feeling that. Quentin Nelson. We'd have to go with the world to get him, of course. That's not going to go through. So not even bother with Quentin Nelson. Liam Meichenberg, no, I'm good. I want better. Like, I want someone that's, like, hella better. So, Nitane Muti. I wouldn't be too bad. Nitane Muti. Elton Jenkins. Mike Owenu. Are any teams, like, looking for a left guard? David Edwards isn't bad either. Might go with David Edwards, honestly. He's young. Yeah, David Edwards. Yeah, let's go with David Edwards. I think he's on the Rams. They just got spanked in the Super Bowl. They would love to have a veteran left tackle. We can afford David Edwards, and we got David Edwards. So that helps out in the end. And then in the draft, we're going to want to go for a cornerback. I'm not sure if... we're going to try to sign a punter as well. Totally forgot about that. Because maybe that's one of the reasons why we suck. But a punter, we don't have one. They have Jake Bailey, Mitch Winowski. So we're just going to go with Jake Bailey. Give him the most we could give. Just so we have somebody that's solid. Just to make sure our special teams is good. But now we're going to head into the draft. So in the draft, we have 2 round 1 projected corners. We have Will Rivers and Ben Brackett. So first one, Will Rivers. He has beat catching, C press. Often looks to rip ball. Typically avoid getting flags. He's 6'3", 180. He has great excel. He has elite strength. He's the strongest cornerback in the draft. Not too bad. It's not too bad overall. B block shedding, B catching, A hit power, A injury. So he's pretty much very solid, and he can stop the run as well. We also have Ben Brackett here. He has B man coverage, C press. Physicals looks pretty good. He's a little bit slower though, definitely slower. So it's a no-brainer. Looking like we're going to maybe Will Rivers, of course. He's younger too, so we're gonna draft him. Will Rivers, our corner, 90 speed at 6'3", 75 strength, 83 jumping. This guy is gonna be a problem. I could just see it already. And then our next pick will be in the 4th round, which will end up having to be like, who knows. Draft recap. So that corner was a 73. We end up getting a D tackle, Marcus Boyd, a receiver in Dion McLeod, who has 94 speed, and another one in Taj Bell. So very interesting draft choices by the CPU. But we have an 84 offense, 84 defense. We are looking like we're gonna take off with how our overalls look just on paper alone. So this is the offense: Desmond Ridder, Breece Hall, Drake London, Kyle Pitts. Solid offensive line. Defense is insane. We picked up Darnell Savage. We got this kid, Will Rivers here, who's definitely cornerback number 2. That's without a doubt. D-line is pretty solid. And we got Ebiketie. We got we got to hope for a lot out of him. But D-line's going to be looking pretty good. So, yeah, let's see how they do. So we went 11-6 as the 3rd seed. So we went 11-6. But we were 3rd seed again, so not mad, but it would be nice if we could win. But anytime we do go to like a season, the Saints and some other team do. But we have 84 offense, 83 defense. Saints went 12-5, Panthers went 11-6. And the Bosa Bros both led the league, or Nick Bosa had 18 sacks while Joey Bosa had 17. So that's nice. But let's see how we did statistically. As we were 9th offensively, 4.5K passing yards from Desmond Ridder, only 21 passing touchdowns, but our defense finished 14th, which is nice. 21 touchdowns, 14 picks for Desmond Ridder, but he got sacked less, only 24 times, so not too bad. And Breece Hall had 19 rushing TDs and 1,400 yards with no fumbling, so that's amazing. Drake London had over 1,000 yards with 4 touchdowns. Ryan Edwards did pretty solid here too, so did Kyle Pitts, but Drake London is the future, so that's good to see. Defense, Rashaan Evans and Deion Jones led the league, or were tied, but Will Rivers had a lot of playing time as well too. Ed Oliver and Grady Jarrett both had 8.5 sacks. Malik Reed had 7.5. Arnold Ebiketie had 4.5. So he went down a little bit. Corey Woody though, he had 3 picks. So I'm not sure who he is, but he's a 2nd-year player, and that's pretty solid. So we are facing the Niners. I'm glad to see we're back in the playoffs, and let's see if we can get a W. So we do. We end up winning 42-14, blasting them. We got the Saints rematch from 2 years ago. We got to beat them in order to go all the way. So they were probably the number 1 seed. So hopefully things this go around will ball out. Not even waste time. We're going to go through with it. And we lose again. The Saints has our number. The Saints have our number. That is so aggravating. The Saints have our number, man. Like, they're the kings of this division. We can't beat them. We can't beat the Saints. I bet you they're going to go to the Super Bowl. That's how it's going. And they're playing the Cowboys, so it looks like the Panthers didn't make it. But, dude, you're kidding me. Like, against the Niners, though, we went sick. Desmond Ridder had 6 touchdowns. Got sacked only once, had a 158.3 rating. He was 26 for 28. Oh my gosh. While Trey Lance had only 1 touchdown, got sacked once. I don't know what happened there. Breece Hall led the way. Brees Hall had 4 catches, 120 yards, 2 touchdowns. This guy's insane. This guy's insane. That's a great pickup by us. Defense. Nick Bosa had a sack, but so did Ed Oliver. So our best defensive lineman, we're going at it. And Saints, this game, Gardner Minshew is their QB. Not Jameis Winston. It's Gardner Minshew with 4 touchdowns, 1 pick. While Desmond Ritter threw 2 touchdowns, 2 picks, and 2 got sacked twice. Damn. Chris Olave ate on us, but we didn't do too bad offensively as well. That's a tough one to see. Defense, we didn't get any sacks, no pressure. And Rashawn Evans had a pick, but that's just about it. No, that's a tough one to see. Tough way to go out. Looks like the Saints were just dominating us this season. And to see who made the Pro Bowl, we'll take a look at that. I swear, if the Saints win the Super Bowl, or all right, bet they're not in the Super Bowl, I'm happy. That's all that matters to me, as long as they're not in it. But Desmond Ritter did not make the Pro Bowl. That makes sense. Brees Hall did, though. He's at 87 now. Receivers, Drake London, definitely. Tight end, not Kyle Pitts. Wow. Offensive line, David Edwards. Okay. Chris Lindstrom as well, too. It's pretty solid. Defensive line. Wow. Ed Oliver did not make it. Linebackers, none of our guys. Corners, Kari Woody made it. Wow. That's pretty interesting. But Falcons, they got their quarterback. Definitely need more of an output with the offensive or with the passing TDs. But without a doubt, this team is looking pretty good through Madden for the future. So Desmond Ritter and Drake London especially, he's a monster. So they're gonna be a great duo. He's already an 88, and Desmond Ritter is chilling here too. And Brian Edwards is gonna be slept on as well. So we got our pieces there defensively. We did our things here and there. Got some gems for sure. So it'll be very interesting to see how well it would play out. But anyways, guys, hope you guys enjoy watching the video. Hit the like button, subscribe for new, comment down below what other team want to see me rebuild. I'll catch you guys in the next one. And remember, you gotta be Fiend to succeed. Peace.